Welcome to the deconstruction of Petunia, which is track 12 from my album Venom in a Picture, which came out in 2024, presented by Sippy Downs Coffee Company, Yummy Beans, that's helping Australian music. So it's actually my birthday today. I'll just let you know straight away so that you can shower me in warm birthday wishes before I receive socks for 32 years consecutively. So Petunia, this song was originally written in Coogee Beach in Sydney some time ago, and it was written as a sort of not a country song, but like an alt folk pop song, very acoustic focused, I guess, with a bit of tongue-in-cheek quirkiness to it, very much in line with an Australian band called Ballpark Music. It had that tone to it of playfulness, and over time I didn't really want to take that kind of approach. I don't think I wear it very well. Not really my style is one way to put it. So I thought, how else can I come at it? And I decided to try and make the verses feel a little bit chopped up and experimental, I guess, in with a bit of kind of clanging and banging from the guitars, and just a little bit more unpredictable, I guess. And that was largely influenced by an album called Bad Kid by Bakar. I forget who produced that album. I remember really trying to find the notes, and I couldn't find any notes on the album. But yeah, it's a really cool album. Go and check it out. And yeah, I know I was definitely borrowing some production ideas from that album. Yeah, you'll see what I mean if you go and listen to it. And the chorus was always intended to have a Coldplay talk anthemic feel to it, where everything just goes nice and big and nice and wide, and you have the chance to kind of sing along and just enjoy it. So nothing too complicated going on there. Yeah, and I think that I found that a really interesting mixture of production ideas, and they, such a clear divide between the verse and chorus in those production approaches. And maybe now I've explained it, maybe it will come across a little bit clearer. So Coldplay and Bakar and Ballpark Music, I'd say there's references to those three artists in this song. Lyrically, it is one of many songs that I've written while waiting. So the word waiting comes up a lot in my music, I realise, over the years, and that's because it just so happens to be that I usually pick up the guitar when I'm dressed and ready to get out the door, but maybe I'm still waiting for someone else to get ready. So it's a blessing in disguise that a bit of waiting time gives me time to be creative. So Petunia is also a nickname given to my wife by her dad. So that's where that comes from. It's got some references in the lyrics to getting comfortable and familiar with someone, I guess, and embracing differences and embracing, I maybe getting past that first year of rosy, sunny, new romance and into the meat and bones of a relationship, and that being a really, really nice, healthy, positive thing. So I think a lot of the song is really steered towards that kind of approach. Like it's okay to be ourselves with one another, I think, is mostly what the song is about. And there's also a bunch of lyrics in there that don't fit that blurb whatsoever, but that's how it goes in music. You stay on topic for maybe 80% of it if you're lucky, and then the other 20% you just say something that sounded cool for a second. So yeah, I'm trying to think of what else we've got going on in this song. I know there's a little bubbly synth that pops up every now and then. That was just like a fun way to transition between those production approaches in the verse and chorus, put in some little bubbly sound effects. And my favourite part of the song, I think, would be the bridge. After the second chorus, it kind of, everything calms down a little bit and simplifies for a moment, to let some lyrics come through nice and clearly. So Petunia, I think, is one of the more basic songs on the album. Basic is maybe not a flattering word, but just simple and traditional in many senses, and that's because it started in a very traditional acoustic guitar-y kind of place, which not a lot of these songs have on this album. And then I just messed with it a bit and tried to bring it into the modern world. So yeah, that is the deconstruction of Petunia. That's track 12. Again, happy birthday to me. Got some socks to unwrap, probably some pants to go with the socks, and that's that. Thank you very much for following the Deconstructed series. We've got one more tune to go. I'll see you then.